Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Emily. I'm a certified Be With Your Twin Flame coach. I was certified by my teacher, El Hari, and I am so grateful that I get to share the truth of this journey with you that I learned from El. And the topics of today's video is 5 ways your fear-based energy is feeding. I've talked about fear-based energy in previous videos. It is crucial that the fear-based energy is balanced on the twin flame journey. So we're going to talk about 5 ways you can stop it from feeding in this video in just a second. But before I get into that, I'd just like to remind you, if you're watching me right now, you may be watching me on El's Be With Your Twin Flame channel, which I am so grateful to be a part of and will continue to show up here. But I also have my own YouTube channel now as well. It's called Twinflame Tea. So if these videos resonate with you, I would so appreciate it if you could hop over there and subscribe. I would be so grateful. I will continue to show up in both places, so you can find me in either place. But let's jump into the topic of today's video, which is 5 ways your fear-based energy is feeding. And the good news is these are ways you can stop it from feeding right now. So again, if you're watching this video, you are most likely on the twin flame journey. You are the push twin flame, and I know that because it's the push twin flame that goes looking for help. And your twin flame is the pull twin flame. So at the moment of soul recognition, the energy started to build up to a tipping point, and then they repel, which results in a push-pull dynamic. So right now there is an energetic wall up between you and your twin flame that is preventing the twin flame, even though they want to interact with you, to be anywhere near you. That wall must come down. And in order to bring that wall down, you must stop your push energy from feeding. So the first way you may be feeding your push fear-based energy, which means you're pushing your energy out onto the twin flame, is by stalking your twin flame in any way. And what I mean by that is by checking their social media channels, perhaps driving by their house or place of work, hoping to see them. That is focusing on the twin flame. This journey is about focusing on yourself. When you take your focus off of the physical form of the twin flame and put it back onto yourself, that is when the twin flame can show up and start focusing on you. The second way your fear-based energy may be feeding is by revisiting places or activities you used to do with your twin flame. Again, that is focusing on the twin flame. It's also focusing on the past. This journey is done on the level of the soul, and the soul is in the present moment always. So we can't be present every minute, excuse me, of every day. But we can try consciously to be present as much as we can. And that's just being in the moment you are in and not focusing on the past or the future. Another way your fear-based energy could be feeding is by looking up twin flame information. Now, I want to clarify this a little bit. I don't want you to misunderstand me. I am so grateful and happy you found this video and are watching it, because this is the truth of the journey. And there is a lot of information out there that is not the truth and could actually deter you on your journey by consuming it. Other things I mean by looking up twin flame information are things such as tarot card readings, astrology readings, psychic readings. Those do not work on the twin flame journey. And first, I just want to say I'm not trying to bash or throw shade at these modalities. I believe in them. I believe in psychic abilities, and they have their place, just not on the twin flame journey. Again, by kind of engaging and watching these readings, or, looking up information, you're doing it with a focus on the twin flame. You're trying to get information on what they're saying, thinking, doing, or feeling. So you're pushing your energy out onto them. But also on this journey, those modalities do not work. And this is why. You and your twin flame are the exact same being. You are the same energy. You are just opposite polarities of it. So if you go to a psychic to get a reading, they're reading your energy, right? And they may pick up, and if you ask about the twin flame, they might say, oh yes, the twin flame really misses you. That's your energy. They're reading your energy because your energetic field is exactly the same. So those modalities do not work on the twin flame journey. They absolutely have their place, but not here. Okay? Another way your fear-based energy could be feeding is by talking about your twin flame. Again, that's focusing on the twin flame. You want to focus on yourself, not on the twin flame. But also on for a different reason, this journey is very sacred. The bond you have with your twin flame, you cannot have with any one other being in the entire cosmos. It is sacred. And even kind of talking about it or gossiping about it brings it down to, kind of a level that, a basic level that it's not treating it with the respect and sanctity it deserves. This is your journey. You don't need to talk about it. And while this journey is very lonely, I know that it is. I was where you are once too. Talking about it does not serve your purpose. Another reason why talking about it can be harmful is that people who are not on the twin flame journey don't understand it. And that's okay. They don't have to. Their soul just isn't ready yet at this time to be awakened to the journey, and that is fine. But it's very difficult for people who don't understand it to know what you are going through and all that this journey entails. So that's why coaching is very important on this journey. That's why finding a community is very important. But it is, the same token, important not to talk about this journey. So those are the ways that you could be feeding your fear-based energy right now. But the good news is that these are things you can stop doing. Remember, your fear-based energy is an addictive energy. Excuse me. It is addictive to the physical form of your twin flame. And like any addiction, it is necessary to cut it off cold turkey. That doesn't mean easy, but it is necessary. All right, just like coming off of any addiction, it doesn't feel good, but it is necessary in order to balance your energy. Another way that your fear-based energy is feeding is by reaching out to mutual friends or acquaintances. This is a hard one for people, and I get why. And I'm not saying you have to end friendships or anything like that, but it is important to cut down on interaction with mutual friends or acquaintances for a time. It doesn't have to be forever, but your fear-based energy is going to be chomping at the bit. It wants a hit of the physical form of the twin flame. And when you interact with mutual acquaintances, it's going to want to find out information, right? It's going to want to find out what the twin flame is doing, saying, thinking, or feeling. And that does not serve you on your journey. So it is important to take a step back. So those are the ways that you can stop feeding your fear-based energy right now. Your fear-based energy wants to feed. By feeding, it pushes out onto the twin flame, but it keeps the twin flame further away from you. In order to take down that energetic wall, you need to stop feeding it. So the good news is you can take power today and stop your fear-based energy from feeding. It is not easy. Your fear-based energy does not like hearing this, but it is necessary. Our fear-based energy is very sneaky, and that's why one-on-one coaching is really beneficial on this journey. To help you see places where the fear-based energy may be so you can call it out and balance it. So if you're having difficulty navigating your twin flame journey, I would love to talk to you. You can schedule a free Clarity Consultation call with me. All the information is below in the description box. And you can also today join for free the Twinflame Tea Mini Boot Camp. This is a free resource I put together that consists of 5 consecutive challenges over 5 days and exclusive video content that you won't find anywhere else, that is designed to help you start feeling better today. So I hope this was helpful for you, and until next time, take care.